Hello and welcome to WTNB Today. I'm Wendy Benton, your host. We're glad you've joined us. We are sponsored by led-gear.com and we want to thank them and thank you for being here today. Hope you're having a great day. We will have Senator Mike Bell in the studio with us today talking about what is happening in Tennessee's legislature, among other things, and we're looking forward to talking to him. But before we get started, we're going to take a look at our calendar of events. And our calendar is sponsored by Southeast Crossroads Magazine. On December 4th, the Sanders Family Christmas, which will be held at North Cleveland Church of God at 7:30 p.m. December 5th, the tree lighting and carols in the city and the community tree lighting, and that will begin at the post office on Broad Street. December 6th, the Christmas parade. That's always a lot of fun. That begins at 6 p.m. and departs Bradley Central High School. On December 7th, the Ocoee Theater Guild will host Neil Simon's production, Brighton Beach Memoirs, at Bradley Central High School, and that will be at 2:30 p.m. and December 8th at 7 p.m. Also December 7th, Westwood Children's Choir and their musical at 6 p.m. Sunday evening, and also the Classic Christmas at Lee University will be at 3 p.m. at the Conn Center. So a lot of things going on, and you don't want to miss out. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Senator Bell will be in the studio with us.
Cameron Company Medical Equipment, conveniently located at 175 Sequoia Road in Cleveland, is holding their 5th annual Christmas giveaway. Stop by today for your chance to enter and win a brand new Golden Tech lift chair with zero gravity positioning. Only one entry per person. You must enter to win with no purchase necessary. Drawing will be held on December 12th, 2014. The 5th annual Christmas giveaway, brought to you by Cameron Company Medical Equipment.
Live in 3, 2, 1.
Here I am, living every doughboy's dream. I'm the next Marco's Pizza Crust. I'm fresh, made by hand today. Now, my massage. Oh, that's nice.
Our ingredients speak for themselves. Marco's, authentic Italian pizza.
Hi, I'm Jake.
And I'm Abby.
And we are with People for Care and Learning, and we want to tell you about a very exciting project this year called Buy a Tree, Change a Life. There are 9 different locations around America that are coming together to sell live Christmas trees.
And starting Thanksgiving Day here in Cleveland, we will be selling live Christmas trees at Keith Street Church of God of Prophecy. That will last all the way until December 14th. All of the proceeds will help children that we work with in Cambodia.
I'm Dr. Ricky Hutchison with Tennessee Valley Bone and Joint. Tennessee Valley Bone and Joint is located at 2350 North Ocoee Street, next to Loopy's Pizza. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 or 6. We run a free sports medicine clinic on Saturdays. For athletes that get injured during the week or on Friday nights, they can come and see us from 8 to 10. We want people to know that Tennessee Valley Bone and Joint is here for them because you're part of our family.
Welcome back to WTNB Today. I'm excited to introduce you to Senator Mike Bell. He is our state senator from District 9. Mike, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Wendy. Good morning. I'm glad to be here.
Well, I think our viewers are going to be excited, at least to understand what's going on with the state legislature, what you guys are doing, and you were telling me that your 109th General Assembly will be opening up January 2nd.
Actually the second Tuesday in January.
Oh, second Tuesday.
That's right.
Sorry.
It's January 13th this year.
Okay.
And that's in our Constitution. It's almost an archaic phrase that it uses, but it says that we should start at high noon on the second Tuesday of January, which again will change each year, but this year it's the 13th of January.
Okay.
And look forward to getting started on the work that we have. And of course, the most important thing we do each year is pass a budget. Tennessee's one of the states that we have to balance our budget each year, and that'll be what we get started on right away, and that'll be the most important thing we do this year is pass a balanced budget to live within our means that most of us try to do.
Right, makes sense. I don't know why we can't do that on a federal level.
Oh yeah, that's a completely different animal to talk about. But
Yes.
You're right. I wish the federal government could learn a lot from how we've operated in Tennessee for years, not just in the last several years under Republican control, but it's the way we've operated from the beginning, because it's in our Constitution that we also have to balance our budget.
Right. And tell our audience, let's just start out a little bit
Sure.
about our legislature and some of your history as well, Mike.
Okay. Well, our legislature, as you already said, we're getting ready to start our 109th General Assembly. A General Assembly session is 2 years. We were founded in 1796, and so we've had 118 years now of continuous operation, and this year we're going to open up the 109th General Assembly. I've been blessed to serve in the 106th, 7th, and 8th. 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. I've served 8 years. I served 2 terms in the House representing McMinn and Monroe County, and now I've just completed my first Senate term, which is a 4-year term, but it covers 2 General Assemblies, so I've served 2 General Assemblies in the Senate representing Bradley, Polk, McMinn, Meigs, and Monroe. I don't have all of Bradley County. I've got the city of Cleveland, Hopewell, and Prospect in Bradley County, about 62,000 people, and then I have the other 4 counties as well. I serve on the Judiciary Committee. I serve on the Energy, Agriculture, and Natural Resources Committee, and then I'm chairman of the Government Operations Committee, which has oversight over 270 plus state boards, agencies, departments, and commissions. And so in fact, it's the only standing committee that meets year-round. Every other standing committee, which there are 9, meet during session, which is generally a 3 to 4 month period. But the Government Operations Committee, because of the type of work it does, it meets 12 months out of the year. I'll be in Nashville 2 weeks from tomorrow for our monthly 2-day Government Operations Committee meeting. So that's a little bit about my history in the legislature. Of course, Wendy, you know I grew up here in Bradley County. I live in McMinn County now, but I grew up here, lived here 26 years, and my wife and I have 5 children. The youngest of which goes to school with your children at Tennessee Christian Preparatory School. But I've got 4 older children. 3 of them are married. I have 3 grandchildren now, and so life is moves at a quickening pace as we get a little older.
Yes, it does.
we kind of count time by our children a lot. And I know it's you and Brad have 3 children. You count time by your children. 8 years ago, when I was first elected, all 5 of my children were still home, and now 3 are married, and I have 3 grandchildren.
Right. Oh,
So,
and I can remember us talking politics and family, and what's
Politics
going
and
on
family.
with everyone's lives and your kids growing up, and yes, that life does go on.
my oldest son served the Marine Corps, did a tour in Afghanistan. I've got a son who's an air traffic controller in the Air Force and stationed in Florida. I've got a daughter who's married to a young man in the Air Force, and they're stationed in Minot, North Dakota. And so, goodness, a lot's happened in the last 8 years, and a lot's happened in Tennessee politics in the last 8 years. When I first was elected, I was part of a minority in the House, a Republican minority. We had 53 Democrats and 46 Republicans. And in the last 8 years, the House has gone from 53 Democrats 46 Republicans to 73 Republicans and 26 Democrats. The Senate, when I first started serving in Nashville, was 18-15 Democrat. It's now gone to 28-5 Republican. And so there's been a huge political shift in the state of Tennessee in the last 8 years from what has been traditionally a rural Democrat-controlled state to a solid supermajority Republican state now.
Mike, tell us too about, you were talking about when it was under Democrat control, how long you were in session.
Sure.
And talk about what it cost the taxpayers.
Right. Well, my first 4 years in office under Democrat control in the House, the earliest we got out was May 26th, and the latest we got out was June 19th. I believe we got out May 26th, June 19th, June 13th, and June 8th. June 8th is mine and Lisa's anniversary, and we spent our 25th anniversary with me on the House floor till 9 o'clock that night. And I kept calling Lisa up. She was in my office waiting for me to take her out to dinner that night. And I kept calling her up saying, hopefully I'll get out of here soon. Hopefully. We did make it out to dinner about 10 o'clock that night on the night of our anniversary. But those first 4 years, we were in session again from as early as we got out was May 26th, and the latest we got out was June 19th. For each week we're in session, it costs the taxpayers a little over $200,000, and that figure's 2 or 3 years old. It's probably closer to $250,000 now that it costs just to run everything for the week that we're up there. But the last 2 years under the Republican supermajority, we've gotten out April 18th and April 17th. And if you look at an April 18th date as opposed to a June 19th date and 8 weeks of time, that's about $2 million we saved just by getting our work done in a more efficient manner and coming home earlier. So,
right.
Yeah.
Well, when you had mentioned to me, we were talking before we got on air, I thought that was important to me. And I thought our viewers would be interested in knowing things like that. Because when you're just the average person out there, you're not in the legislature, you don't really understand how things work. Little things like that are valuable to your constituents and understanding how it works.
They are, and it's can be somewhat amazing sometimes to me how uninformed people can be. When they talk to me, I have a lot of people think I go to Washington. I say, no, I work in Nashville. And I'll even have people occasionally say, well, you're making big money up there. Well, our congressmen in Washington, they're making about $160,000, $170,000 a year. At the state legislature, though, we're part-time. We make about $21,000 a year. Now, when you add in the benefits, it does come up to $34,000, $36,000 a year, but it's still part-time. It's full-time during that 4 months of the year that we're in session, and the rest of the year it's a part-time job where you may be required to be in Nashville 4 or 5 days a month, but you're still going to all kinds of events back home.
Right.
We call it a part-time, full-time job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and you're doing great things for the state. The work that you do, and I want to get into the bill that you are helping sponsor.
Okay.
I want to get it right because it has to do with Common Core.
It does.
Senate Bill 4.
Senate Bill 4.
Yes.
Each bill is assigned a number. That's why this one's Senate Bill 4. It was the fourth bill introduced during this session. Well, the session hadn't even started, but after the election, which was November 4th, if I remember correctly, and after the election, we can start filing bills. This bill was the fourth bill filed after November 4th, after the election. That's why it was assigned this number. Each session, there'll be about 1,200 or 1,300 bills filed. So there's going to be a lot more bills coming after this, but it was the fourth one filed. And what it'll do, if your viewers saw the paper a couple weeks ago, it will get us out of Common Core. Common Core has been to say the least, a hot topic the last couple of years in Nashville, a hot topic among our educators and parents. I've heard from, I don't know how many parents over the last couple of years. I would say I've heard from a couple dozen. It would be safe to say at least that many. One I've heard from who was for Common Core. Every other parent who contacted me was against Common Core. I've talked to and heard from probably 40 or 50 educators. And I would say in the area, at least in my experience, about 1 in 4 like Common Core. They think it's a step forward in education, but the rest of them see problems with Common Core.
But with that, before we get into your bill specifically, just tell us a little bit, kind of that broad view of Common Core, without getting into the specific details of it, kind of what it could mean down the road and why it's so important for people to be educated on the subject and what to look out for.
Okay. Well, traditionally, going back to the start of public education and compulsory education, which compulsory education's only been around about 100 years. Public education's been around since the founding, even before the founding of our country. But public education at the K-12 level has always been a local matter. It's been in control of, in the hands of local government. State government, since compulsory education started 100 years or so ago, state government has helped fund education, but it's still been controlled for the most part in a local matter. Back in the 60s, the federal government had its first foray into public education. And since then, we've had several other, federal government interventions in local education. One of them that probably, at least a name a lot of people will be familiar with, is No Child Left Behind. Well, Common Core, I fear, is just another federal intrusion into local education. Again, something that I would much rather our school boards here locally be making the decisions about what's being taught, about the standards that are being taught, instead of some national group or some federal conglomeration that's a public-private mixture. And if you look at Common Core, it's got both public aspects, but it's also got these private companies that have their fingers all throughout the development of Common Core. They're making money off Common Core, and that gives me pause when I see that happening. And so the bill that I've introduced will create a standards commission for the state of Tennessee to allow us to come up with standards that are specific to Tennessee, that reflect Tennessee's history, that reflect Tennessee's values. And it keeps that control of the standards we teach at the state level and not giving them to some federal group, be it a National Governors Association, be it the federal government, or be it some national corporation. We need to keep control of that ourselves here in Tennessee, and that's essentially what the bill will do, and that's kind of I call that the 30,000-foot view. I talk to educators, and I've talked to some educators who have major problems with the specifics of Common Core in a classroom, especially math. We were talking about the math before we came on the show, and they were telling me about even some of the people who were for Common Core were telling me about Common Core teaches more about the process and doesn't put as much emphasis on the right answer. And I can remember replying to a teacher who was telling me that if I'm having somebody build a house for me, and the blueprint calls for a 12-12 pitch on the roof, I don't really care if they know how to get there. I just want them to know the right answer. I want that to be a 12-12 pitch. Exactly. And how they get there doesn't really concern me. I just want to make sure they know the answer. and in talking to teachers, some of them, not all of them. Again, you've got some teachers who look at Common Core as a step forward. But in talking to some educators, they see a problem with not an emphasis on getting the correct answer, but an emphasis on the process. And again, that's probably a little bit more than I know when you start getting into the weeds, especially with math. But I felt it was important, and myself and Chairman Gresham. Chairman Gresham is the main sponsor of this bill. She's the chairman of the Education Committee. I chair the Government Operations Committee, which this bill will go through because it creates a new commission, so it will come through my committee. And she felt it was important to get me on board and to help with it because of that. But our emphasis is that we keep high standards, and in the bill it specifically says that we develop our own standards that are going to be as high or higher than the standards under Common Core. But again, they'll be Tennessee specific according to our history and our values.
Right. Let's take a quick break, Mike, and when we come back we'll continue this conversation.
All right.
Are you like millions of Americans who are struggling to pay your bills? Do you have crippling debt? Are your wages being garnished? Are your bank accounts being levied? You need a solution. You need Pollo Loco. Get the best Pollo Loco in town at Tres Hermanos. Pollo Loco, the real solution.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave? That's what I'm talking about. That's a winner. He's the loser.
East West Media is not the area's largest billboard company. They do, however, have the area's best billboard locations and most creative advertising ideas. If you need new customers in Bradley, McMinn, or North Hamilton County, you should give them a call and talk about what is important to your business.
Welcome back to WTNB Today. If you are just joining us, we have State Senator Mike Bell with us talking about what's going on in our state legislature, as well as a bill that he is helping sponsor that has to do with Common Core. And Mike, let's just get back to our conversation on your Senate Bill 4, which is the Common Core bill. Before we wrap that up, I just want our viewers to kind of know what not just what your bill is, but what Common Core could do in the future.
Okay, and to briefly go back to the bill, Senate Bill 4, it sets up a standards commission, again, that will create standards for Tennessee schools. It'll be high standards, but they'll be Tennessee specific according to Tennessee values. And what Common Core will do from a, again, I like to say the 30,000 foot view, is right now, if your child goes to a private school, be it Baylor, Macaulay, or TCPS, or if your child is homeschooled, Common Core won't affect them in the classroom. These schools don't have to adopt it. They're not public schools, not funded by the public. They're funded by private people. But what will happen in the future as more schools, if all schools, we'll put it that way, adopted Common Core, you'll start seeing the national companies that put out the standardized tests like the SAT and the ACT, you'll start seeing them conform to the Common Core standards. And so you may say, if you have a child who's homeschooled, well, I don't care about Common Core, it's not going to affect me. Well, it will in the future, because that test that your child will take in the future will be according to the Common Core standards. And so that's why I think it's important that if you're a parent, again, who has a child going to TCPS or being homeschooled, that this is a discussion you should be interested in and it will be a discussion this year. This coming session, Common Core will be the biggest issue the legislature tackles. There'll be nothing else close. So the budget will be second. Of course, the budget's always a big issue because we had to pass a balanced budget. Looking to where we're going to spend our money. We don't borrow money. We're the only, I think we're the only state in the nation that doesn't borrow money for roads. We're a pay-as-you-go on roads even. But Common Core will be the hot topic. The bill, we've been discussing the bill that myself and Chairman Gresham introduced. There's already 3 or 4 more bills out there that would also pull us out of Common Core. I think by the time session starts, which is the second week of January, we may see a dozen or more bills to pull us out of Common Core. We may see a bill to keep us in it. I don't know, but I can tell you in the House last year in a floor debate on an amendment, they got 82 votes, if I remember right, to pull us out of Common Core. And now that amendment never made it onto a Senate bill, so it never became law because of a bill has to pass both the House and Senate to become law. But in the House, it got 82 or 84 votes out of 99. So that kind of tells you where what the legislature thought of Common Core last year.
Right. Now, what could someone do to help? Is there anything that like I could do, or calling
right. If you have some Common Core concerns, contact your state representative, your state senator. Again, living here in Bradley County, that's going to be Kevin Brooks or Dan Howell or Todd Gardenhire or myself. Contact us if you're pro Common Core. I heard from a parent last week who really liked Common Core and thought it was helping his child. First one I've heard from in 2 years, but I did hear from one. If you're pro Common Core, contact us and let us know. If you're against Common Core and you have some concerns, contact us and let us know. I can't speak for every other legislator out there, but I can speak for myself. I read every email. I don't have an assistant who reads my emails. I read every email myself. I personally answer 90% of them. Now, there are times when I'm driving down the road and an email comes to my mind and I think, oh, I haven't responded, and I'll call my assistant up, and his name is Chase, and I'll say, Chase, I need to respond to this email, and this is what I want to say, and I'll dictate to him while I'm driving or something like that. But if I don't personally enter the characters on my phone or my iPad, I'm dictating how it's done. So I read every one, and I think most of our other legislators around here do as well. And so it is important that I hear from you, and you can let me know what you think of Common Core.
Now, what is our alternative to Common Core? Say we opt out. What do we have?
And other states have opted out. About 8 have opted out already, and those states are developing their own standards. And that's what we'll do as well. In fact, this bill requires or gives the charge to a new standards commission to develop standards for Tennessee. And they have to be just as high or higher than what we're doing now.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, let's real quickly before we have to end our show today. What else is going on?
Well, again, the budget will be a big issue, and the other thing is we all just came through an election. We know the most talked about issue we had was Amendment 1, which restores the legislature's authority to regulate abortion. You're going to see a number of bills to regulate abortion clinics, to put in a 48-hour waiting period. And Wendy, there was one more, and I don't remember what it is, but you're going to see a number of bills to put in common sense restrictions that every state around us have. That's why, if you saw the advertising on Amendment 1, Tennessee's an abortion destination state because abortion's not regulated heavily in our state like it is in other states. And you're going to see several bills to regulate abortion clinics in Tennessee. We can't outlaw it.
Right, and we did a show with Dan Howell and tried to make our viewers understand that it was not to close clinics in Tennessee. Right. It was just to regulate them. You know, our hair salons and nail salons, they're all regulated by our state, but not abortion clinics.
Right.
So it's important.
And it's again, it's common sense. It's something every state around us has done. And Wendy, I don't mind saying I'm very pro-life. I would love to see Roe versus Wade overturned tomorrow. But if Roe versus Wade was overturned tomorrow, Tennessee's abortion laws, as they currently stand, are more liberal than the federal government's and are more liberal than Roe versus Wade. It would have no effect in Tennessee. That's why it's important, I think, that we start working on passing some pro-life legislation in Tennessee.
Yes.
And that will be part of this upcoming session as well. In fact, you'll read, I think the abortion laws, abortion legislation, and Common Core will be the 2 issues you'll read the most about in the coming year.
Okay. Well, a lot of things going on in the state of Tennessee, in our great state, and we want to keep it the great state of Tennessee and not get behind in things and not allow our federal government to control us as
absolutely.
well. But we're going to have to end it right here, Mike.
All right.
I'm so sorry because I could talk politics with you all day long. These are so interesting, and I think everyone that watches the show would be interested too in knowing what's going on and just be educated on things that are happening in our state.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, we're glad you've been here.
All right.
Let's take one more quick look at our calendar for the week so you know how to plan. On December 4th, the Sanders Family Christmas will be at the North Cleveland Church of God at 7:30 p.m. Also, December 5th, the tree lighting ceremony that will be at the old post office and Carols in the City will begin on Broad Street. December 6th, the Christmas parade also will start at Bradley Central High School and travels through downtown. That begins at 6 p.m. December 7th, the Ocoee Theater Guild will have their production of Neil Simon's Brighton Beach Memoirs, and that will be 2:30 p.m. on December 7th, and on December 8th at 7 p.m. at Bradley Central High School. Also, Westwood Children's Choir will have their performance, their Christmas performance at 6 p.m. at Westwood Baptist Church. And also, Classic Christmas at Lee University at 3 p.m. at the Conn Center. So a lot of things going on in and around our community. Hope you get out there and enjoy those and have a great day.
My name's Steve Lamb. I'm with Lamb's Realty in Cleveland, Tennessee. We're at 2565 Georgetown Road, Cleveland, Tennessee, right off close to the Waffle House and Scott's Bicycle and right through there. We're open 24/7. You can give me a call at 284-5995 and it'll get answered, or www.lambsrealty.com. And my email address is steve@lambsrealty.com. If you want to get a hold of me, just yell out and I'll probably hear it. I've been doing business in Cleveland as a businessman since 1979. We opened Lamb's Realty in 2007. I was with GMAC and I was their top listing agent, top selling agent, top closing agent. One of my prizes awards is I won their highest customer satisfaction. I also won 2 national awards for outselling everyone in their company. Then we went to Prudential. There again, I got their top listing agent, top selling agent, top closing agent. I've had a great career, and I just kind of work it the way people want their home sold. If you advertise it and work hard, we can get their house sold. That's why people give me a call at 284-5995. We specialize in residential, commercial, and land. We don't turn down anything. If it needs sold, they give me a call, I get it sold for them. One reason people call me is because I've been doing business in town since 1979. They know I'm honest, they know I'm going to take care of them, and they know I'm going to work hard to get the job done. People tell me all the time, I'm going to send my neighbor to you because we loved what you did for us. And they do. And so I'm not part-time in this business. I work hard. If you give me a call and say, Steve, I need to get your house sold, I'm going to work hard till it gets sold. They should expect one hard-working crazy man selling that house for them. I work hard. I do what it takes to get that house sold. I make suggestions. I tell them if something's wrong. I tell them what kind of feedback I'm getting, if it's bad or good. But the most important thing is they're going to feel like they're working with a friend instead of somebody in a suit that doesn't care about them. They know that they can call me anytime. They know that we can go out and eat. They know that, they can tell me about their new grandkids. And, they think of me as a friend because I am their friend. I truly love people. I love all my customers, and they know it. They know I'm not faking it. So they pass that along, and before long it goes all over town that I'm going to take care of my people. I want the people watching the show to know that if they want to sell their house, buy a house, or just ask about a house, to give me a call at 284-5995. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy helping them with their homes, and I will take good care of you. So just give me a call at 284-5995, and I'll go work for you, and I'll work hard for you.
I'm Dr. Ricky Hutchison with Tennessee Valley Bone and Joint. Tennessee Valley Bone and Joint is located at 2350 North Ocoee Street, next to Lupe's Pizza. We've been here for about 5 years now. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 or 6. We run a free sports medicine clinic on Saturdays. For athletes that get injured during the week or on Friday nights, they come and see us from 8 to 10 here at Tennessee Valley Bone and Joint. We're trying to give back to the community as a result of their support of our practice. We want people to know that Tennessee Valley Bone and Joint is here to support them in all aspects of their life, from the youth to the middle age to the elderly. We want people to know that we are a family-oriented type of practice, and we want to take care of the whole family. I specialize in spine, total joints, and shoulders, even though I do general orthopedics in both fractures, carpal tunnels. I do a lot of workman's comp injuries. Here at Tennessee Valley Bone and Joint, we try to be very accessible to our patients. We want people to know that Tennessee Valley Bone and Joint is here for them, that we provide you with the top quality care of anyone in this area, including Chattanooga or Knoxville. And that if you have a question, you come see us. If it's something that needs to be taken care of, we're very conservative in our care. Surgery is the last option for us. We want you to know that we're not cut-happy surgeons, that we want you to be taken care of to our best ability and be able to provide you with the best care that you can get between Knoxville, Chattanooga, or anywhere in between. At Tennessee Valley Bone and Joint, we have top quality surgeons, we have nurse practitioners of the highest quality, and we want to be able to provide all your needs. We want our patients also to know if you go to the emergency room and you would like to be taken care of by us, all you have to do is request us. You have that right and that option to request the physicians and the care from Tennessee Valley Bone and Joint, and we're here for you because you're part of our family.
My name is Hannah Davis, and I am the founder of the Body by Hannah fitness brand. I'm able to meet a client where he or she is fitness level-wise and really help them grow and take them to the next level.
Cameron Company Medical Equipment, conveniently located at 175 Sequoia Road in Cleveland, offers a large array of durable medical equipment from power wheelchairs and scooters to walk-in tubs and hospital beds. Cameron Company Medical Center also offers home and portable oxygen systems, diabetic testing supplies, manual wheelchairs, stair and wheelchair lifts, as well as home wheelchair ramps. We also have state-of-the-art portable ramps and carriers for all of your wheelchair needs. We also offer service and repairs for our products and most of your existing equipment if needed. Our friendly and professional staff can take care of any of your medical billing needs. Cameron Company Medical Equipment has become a leader in our industry with a reputation to give the best of everything that we offer. For questions and information, please give us a call at 423-614-5962. Cameron Company Medical Equipment, sales, service, and repair. We make medical equipment affordable.
The Cleveland Housing Authority, serving Bradley County since 1959. The Cleveland Housing Authority's mission is to provide affordable, safe, and sanitary housing opportunities to low-end and moderate-income families, including elderly and handicapped persons, while supporting programs to foster economic self-sufficiency. Our newly redeveloped premier housing, the Bach Glimmer Townhomes, just steps from the beautiful campus of Lee University, feature updated kitchen appliances, washer-dryer hookups in each unit, and private back patios for you to enjoy with your family. These newly renovated 2-bedroom, 1-bath townhomes are available for families, individuals, and students who qualify. Income and employment documentation is required for all residents. Flexible monthly rental options are available, so contact us today to see if you qualify for premier housing from the Cleveland Housing Authority. Visit www.clevelandhousingauthority.com or call us 423-479-9659.
I'm Jim Logan. I'm the president of Logan Thompson. We're a professional corporation in which we provide legal services, a broad range of legal services for Southeast Tennessee. It's a great privilege to work with the finest people in our state and in our community as we provide services to the community. We participate in many of the charitable endeavors. We represent people who participate in the pro bono programs, which are available for people who cannot afford legal services. There are a lot of other matters. Products liability is constantly an issue, compliance with various regulations, zoning. And as you know, we've begun to handle a number of cases involving government law, where citizens come in conflict with their government or the governments get in conflict with each other. It's just an astonishing, broad scope of services that you can get here at Logan Thompson. We're pleased to represent people from Upper East Tennessee to the banks of the Mississippi River, but our focus is right here in Southeast Tennessee, and we would be pleased to talk with you about the problems you confront. What you get when you come to Logan Thompson is you get a team effort. I think that's very important. Logan Thompson, we're right here on the Courthouse Square, telephone number 476-2251. You can contact us by email. We encourage you to go to our website at www.loganthompsonlaw.com. Whatever you need, we are here to serve you. It's Logan Thompson, a tradition of legal and community service.
My name is Hannah Davis, and I am the founder of the Body by Hannah fitness brand, as well as the fitness expert for Cosmopolitan magazine. When you work with me, you can rest assured that I'm going to take very good care of you. I've worked with clientele of all different fitness levels, all different ages. I'm able to meet a client where he or she is fitness level-wise and really help them grow and take them to the next level. When you choose Body by Hannah, you're choosing experience. You're getting a trainer that is highly certified and highly qualified. And you can contact me at bodybyhannah.com. If you don't use it, you lose it. So I really want to encourage everybody to get out there and get fit for a long, quality life.
Was I surprised I was hand-picked for Marco's pizza sauce? The recipe that's blended fresh in the store every day? Please, with these curves? Hey, watch the hands!
Our ingredients speak for themselves. Marco's, authentic Italian pizza.
Conveniently located just outside of the rapid pace of Cleveland's main strip, Carla's Country Cooking is nestled in the slower atmosphere of Michigan Avenue with comfortably accessible hours. Try some of our freshly cooked early bird specials. Soft, lightly golden pancakes, made-to-order eggs and sausage, all are prepared quickly for you to start the day strong. Or come in for lunch, where our food bar is available from 10:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the weekdays. So you'll have plenty of time to come enjoy the wide range of options that we offer. Don't forget to ask about our Wednesday specials. Our burgers, pulled pork barbecue meals, and barbecue ribs are just a few of our menu items. Here at Carla's, we're one of the few diners in Cleveland that can provide you with the jerk-style barbecue that you've been craving. Whether you're looking for the right place to get food at work or just get away from the hectic pace of places around town, Carla's Country Cooking will be ready to help you fill your need and your plate.
After nearly 40 years of dependable service, Cleveland Tire Center is still going strong. Their hard-earned reputation for quality is immediately noticeable, and their wide selection of tires and services are here to give you plenty of options. Located at 4699 North Lee Highway in Cleveland, Tennessee, Cleveland Tire Center is ready to help you in any way that it can. We're one of the largest Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area, and we have plenty of other brands for you to choose from. Our loyal mechanics have been with us for years, and each one works to ensure that you receive the timely performance you need. If you're looking for quality hometown service, then you found the right place. Save yourself some valuable time and money by doing the right thing the first time and stopping by our service center. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday until 1 p.m. We know how to get the job done, and we know how to make sure that you get the service you deserve.
Cut and Edge are the go-to guys for all of your landscaping needs, specializing in hardscapes, landscape design, and landscape refurbish. Our mission is to build for integrity and beauty. Neither should be compromised. With a team of licensed, insured, and qualified professionals, Cut and Edge provides landscape services for all seasons, such as lawn care, shrub trimming, and gutter cleaning. Looking to add a feature to your lawn or garden? Cut and Edge can also build structures like retaining walls, patios, and walkways. Are you looking to warm up your winter evenings? Guess what? Cut and Edge specializes in building fire pits and can construct them in-ground or above with any surrounding amenities. Call 423-715-5708 today and receive top quality service from a staff who wants to make your vision a reality. Cut and Edge, landscaping that's right for you.
Hi, I'm David Hanna and you're watching Around Town. Today, I'm at Kyle Motors with Mr. Bill Kyle, down on 20th Street, Southeast, Cleveland.
Thank you, David. We're going to talk about some cars today. We have a lot of nice cars out here for the people.
The 2002 Hyundai Sonata.
That is a white car, very nice car. We're asking $59.95 for that vehicle.
It seems like you got a lot of Ford Tauruses in right now.
We have a 2004 Ford Taurus. It's a green with leather interior for only $49.95.
Leather interior, right inside.
Leather interior, and we also have a silver one with leather interior for $49.95. And we have it as low as $199 down payment on these cars.
Really? That's a hot deal.
It all depends on the people when they come in. We come in, fill out some paperwork for us, and anywhere from $195 up to $500 or $600 down payment.
Tell us about the 2005 Pontiac Sunfire.
That is a little two-door. It's automatic, white in color, for only $49.95.
Another good price.
We try to keep a lot of cars in the $49.95 price because that's what the people are looking for, is a second car. A lot of people's looking for second cars for their children, whatever, and we try to keep the $49.95, sometimes $59.95. We try to keep the price range where the people want them. So come on in and let's get you riding.
Yeah, riding today. Don't forget.
That's right, you ride today.
How about the 2007, another Ford Taurus? This one's silver.
2007 silver. It's got a cloth interior. We can sell that for $49.95. A great price on that automobile.
Solid prices all around, it's looking like. How about this 2009 Dodge Caravan?
2009 Grand Caravan.
Grand Caravan.
It's a Grand Caravan. It has leather. We sell it for $15,900. The case stow and go seating in it. You can lay the seats down and have the back end open. It's a very nice automobile.
Sounds like a solid family vehicle.
That's right. You have children, everybody rides.
Darn straight. How about the Chrysler PT Cruiser?
PT Cruiser, it's black in color. The price $99.50 for it.
Sounds like a hot deal. It's
all
right.
A great price on that car.
And a 2000 Toyota Avalon?
That is a very nice car. It's white in color, automatic. We're asking $64.50. Come in with $500 down and drive the car home.
Fantastic. Riding today. Always riding today.
Yeah, maybe as low as $199 down.
That's something I can get behind. I like that price. Let's see. The Keystone Springdale, am I reading that
That
correctly?
is a camper travel trailer.
Okay.
It's a 31 foot. It's got a 12-foot slide out on it. Has lots of room in the vehicle or in the travel trailer. All you have to do is hook on to it, take it to where you want to camp out. You camp for a week or two and move on to another spot.
That sounds fantastic. What's the price you're asking for on that?
The price is $9,900 on that one.
It's not a bad deal for a camper.
It's a great price on it.
A great deal for a camper. And you do financing, correct?
We do the financing. We do a lot of the financing here. We have several places, banks, finance companies that do the financing for us. We go anywhere from $199 to $500 or $600 down. Get you riding today.
Okay.
David, I appreciate you guys coming by to see us today.
Oh, no problem.
And
it's always a pleasure.
We might even get you riding in one of these cars out here. So our location is on 20th Street Southeast. That's right off the Cleveland-Dalton Highway, and between Cleveland-Dalton Highway and Blythe Bower School. It's very easy to find us. So we invite you people to come on over, look at our cars, buy one, take it home with you today.
That's correct. Once again, I'm David Hanna. You've been watching Around Town. I'm here with Mr. Bill Kyle down at Kyle Motors. Call today and he'll have you riding today for a completely acceptable, awesome price. Hi, I'm David Hanna and you're watching Around Town on WTNB. Today I'm here at Kyle Motors with Mr. Tony Sissom, who's going to be showing us the delightful range of vehicles they have for you.
Yeah, David, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, Tony?
Doing fine, doing fine. First of all, we got an 03 Pontiac Grand Am, real nice car here. If you look at the cars here, we're going to open it up and take a look at it. Real clean cars on the inside there. Just a real nice car. Asking $49.95 for this car. And it's just a real nice car. Windows, locks, tilt, cruise, rear defrogger, wheels, tires, everything like that. Just a really nice car. This 03 Lincoln is white. Notice we got a bow on it just for you. Take it home. Take it home today.
You get to wear it forever. No, you don't have to wear it forever. You can take it off.
2000 model Avalon, got cloth, it's got aluminum wheels, windows, locks, tilt, cruise. Rear defogger, real nice car. I drove this car for about 1,500 miles. Just a really nice car.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's a good driving car. Sunroof.
Fantastic. Sunroofs are where it's at.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't noticed.
$59.95.
$59.95, that's a hot deal.
We're the home of the $59.95 cars.
It's acceptable. I like that. What else you got for us today, Tony?
Today we got a 2002 Hyundai Sonata GLX. Real nice car, cloth. Windows, locks, tilt, cruise, AM, FM, CD.
This one also has a sunroof.
Always have, yeah.
Noted.
Got another sunroof. We like cars with sunroofs.
I do too.
Young people do too. This car right here is $64.50, and I don't think you can beat the price on that car.
I don't think you can. It's a good price. Any other fantastic cars for us today?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Got
yeah.
some more. We got a 2005 Pontiac Sunfire.
Also a sunroof.
Just a real nice car. Like I said, $49.95. Got the wheels. This one does not. It's got roll-up windows, but it's a real nice car.
It's sleek. It's got you riding in style. It'll have me riding in style if I got it. I might do that. So you should probably come down and get it quick before I get it. It's gonna happen. Ah, $49.95 for sunroof and leather.
So you can't beat that price.
You can't beat that price, Tony. That price isn't beatable.
Real nice car.
Might just trade in my car and get this so I don't have to clean my car.
I know that feeling. David, most of our cars come with warranties too. You can get warranties on them, so you buy extended warranties on them.
Oh, a PT Cruiser.
09 PT Cruiser with 79,000 miles.
As expected, it's a nice car for cruising.
Automatic, windows, locks, tilt, cruise. Real nice car. A gentleman bought it from us, and he found another car that he liked, and he traded us back in on it. So, but real nice car.
It's incredibly nice.
Like I said, 79,000 miles on it. Can't beat the price, $79.95. David, you know, you can come into this dealership and buy a car with a little down payment as low as $199.
Really?
Yes.
$199 down payment.
Come in and talk to us and see if we can get you in the $199. And if not, you're looking at $600-700 probably with taxes and everything down on most of the cars that we got.
Still acceptable.
Oh yeah. Again, $49.95.
Oh yeah, that's pretty sleek. I like that.
This has got the gray leather inside.
Ooh.
Just a real nice car. These fleet units were really taken care of. I mean, really taken care of. Just a real nice car. Windows, locks, tilt, cruise, automatic little car. It's got 109,480 on it, I believe. Just a real nice car.
Look at that. It's comfortable looking inside.
Economy-wise, 34, 35 mile a gallon.
Really?
Yeah.
That's some serious economy.
Oh yeah.
Especially in this economy. How much are you asking for this, Tony?
$59.95.
$59.95.
I told you, $59.95. Home with a $59.95 car.
Will immediately pay for itself with the gas.
Oh yeah. Honda Odyssey van for people who needs vans.
Oh yeah.
Anything like that. This car right here will suffice. It's got your captain's chairs. It'll hold 7.
That is just a classic looking van vehicle.
Yeah. It's
nice and wide.
Just real nice van. It's clean inside, drives out good, got good tires on it, brakes, everything that works on the vehicle.
Oh yeah.
And again, $49.95.
$49.95. And it's a van, guys. It's $49.95 for a van. Don't you want to drive a van around? People see you, they're like, that guy can carry 4 other people. Look at that.
Soccer dad.
Soccer dad. Soccer Dave.
We do as low as $199 down. Come in, pick your car out, reasonable payments. 85 to 100 a week is normally what we do. But come in, pick your car out. That includes tax, title, tags, everything out the door. The payments due. So come in, take your new car home today.
It's a fantastic deal. Come on down to Kyle Motors on 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, Tennessee to pick up one of these fantastic rides. I'm David Hanna. This has been Tony Sism. Thank you very much,
Thank
Tony.
you. 479-7100.
479-7100. Call today and ride today as well.
That's right.
Cameron Company Medical Equipment, conveniently located at 175 Sequoia Road in Cleveland, is holding their 5th annual Christmas giveaway. Stop by today for your chance to enter and win a brand new Golden Tech lift chair with 0 gravity positioning. Only 1 entry per person. You must enter to win with no purchase necessary. Drawing will be held on December 12th, 2014. The 5th annual Christmas giveaway, brought to you by Cameron Company Medical Equipment.
Hi, I'm Jake.
And I'm Abby.
And we are with People for Care and Learning, and we want to tell you about a very exciting project this year called Buy a Tree, Change a Life. There are 9 different locations around America that are coming together to sell live Christmas trees.
And starting Thanksgiving Day here in Cleveland, we will be selling live Christmas trees at Keith Street Church of God of Prophecy. That will last all the way until December 14th. All of the proceeds will help children that we work with in Cambodia.